Hi guys, so real quick, this is the weekly meal plan for week 2. I'm doing it a little bit differently this week. Every meal 3 I will be cooking for my whole family, so can't really meal prep that one. But on the first day, which is today, I'm going to show you everything that I eat throughout the whole entire day. So yeah, and I'm going to show y'all everything, like coffee, all of that, because I didn't do that last week. I just showed y'all what I eat. Now last week I did feel sluggish and I got really sick. This week I'm feeling 100 times better. So a little extra hit my step, probably not the best thing. I mean, there's 0 grams of total carbs, sugars, calories, or artificial colors. Everything is down to 0, so if I just needed to pick me up. I didn't feel like making coffee, so this is before 7:30. All right, so today, or this week's meal 1 is the same as last week's. It is the spinach, strawberries, bananas, or any fruit that I can find. These are just ones that were left over the package that I put in the freezer. Yogurt and a teaspoon of peanut butter, and I fill it up with water, blend it, boom. So meal 2 is when I do my Shakeology. Shakeology I mixed with 1 container of milk. I have the cafe latte. There's water in there, some ice, and I put a little drizzle of honey just to give it a sweet flavor. Then I'm going to blend it with my NutriBullet and drink that. And then for the healthy fat, I'm doing cashews today with and for my celery, oh, it's actually 2, so I'm gonna actually go get another stalk of celery. It's 2 veggies, so I'm gonna do stalk of veggies, and then I'll just put this peanut butter around. It's one teaspoon of peanut butter, and it actually spread very well. So yeah, I'm gonna eat it. It does come with the fruit. I'll probably do an apple. So yeah. So my pre-workout is a little bit different. Sorry about that, spinach. So this is a shake or a smoothie. Again, it has the same thing as this morning. This time it's just not strawberries and bananas. It has it's like a triple berry medley or whatever. It's the frozen stuff that I have. I've been trying to use it. I did put ice, water, well, the water went down, but ice, water, spinach, the fruit, a little bit of yogurt. I did put the yellow container of yogurt, this toast with some peanut butter. Now let me show you this toast, the brand. It's Oats So Healthy Honey Oat Bread. I sent it to my upline. She said it works, so yes. Also, I'll do that in a different video, never mind. So it's not time for me to eat my post-workout, but I'm gonna go ahead and prep it. This is mine. I think this is too much right here, but I'm gonna go ahead and prep it, and if I have to, I'll just bake all of them. This one's for Addie, and go ahead and have them prep for tomorrow as well. But right now I washed them, I'm going to cut them up. This one seems a little bruised. We'll see what the inside looks like, but cut them up to like French fry sizes. So that's not mine. And then I'll tell you what the rest of the meal is. Let them sit in hot water for about at least 10 minutes. With some olive oil, put whatever seasonings you want, and then go from there. Your air fryer to 360, and then proud it. And 15. Everything else will be a veggie burger, 2 hard-boiled eggs, some broccoli, and some lettuce. I might just do broccoli. Just do 1 whole cup of broccoli. And then, yeah, so drizzle a little bit with olive oil. So post-workout is 2 hard-boiled eggs, 1 container, ignore that, that's all my eggs and potatoes and all that. 1 container of a vegetable, which I did broccoli, and then fries, sweet potato, and regular in the air fryer, and then 1 veggie patty with a teaspoon of mayo. So So this is post-workout. Oh yes, I'm still making fries and it's only 5 o'clock. My next meal isn't until 7, but I need to start this so it can start simmering. This is gonna get annoying and I'm very sorry. Maybe once this one's done, I will stop for it. For right now, I just have a lot more to do. So yeah. Just want to say sorry. I am like in tears. I'm crying. So this serves, I think they said 28 people. This recipe is called Grandma's Tomato Sauce. It is on the Fixate on the app. I'm gonna go through it really quickly. I'm cooking it exactly how they did, and it makes multiple servings. One serving is 2 tablespoons. So one, I'm making it for my whole family. That's what this whole dinner thing is about. This week we're doing it a tad bit different, so I'm gonna just show y'all. Pretty much every recipe I have is from the Fixate. So yeah, so that's why there's so much olive oil. You're about to see a bunch of onions, all kinds of stuff that goes into this, and we're gonna go heat your olive oil. Once it's a little bit heated, then you're gonna put 3/4 cup of diced onion. They're about translucent, and that takes about like 3 to 5 minutes. While the onions are cooking down, we have whole peeled tomatoes. I'm going to take both of them and put them into my blender. I'm going to take a little bit of sauce out because I don't have any wine, so I'm going to deglaze it with some tomato juice. And let me get you the thing. 1/4 of a cup, and then blend these up. So I blended it. Now I gotta get a bowl, put it in the bowl, blend this one, and then that's one step already done. Garlic, and you're gonna add that right into the onions whenever they're ready. Until it's fragrant. Tomato paste, you want it brown. Brown's good, black is better. Add your 1/4 a cup of tomato juice. Mix it all together. Tomato sauce, or not sauce, put the crushed tomatoes in that you crushed yourself, and then put 2 tablespoons of sugar. They use coconut sugar. I'm gonna use Splenda, and then salt and pepper. I have Parmesan rind, so I can't add that. And then bring to a boil, and then you're going to bring it down to a simmer. Let it simmer for about at least an hour. And I don't know if I already said this, but it equals 1 serving is 2 tablespoons, and it's 1 green and 1/2 of a teaspoon of your measurements. So there you go. So there'll be another option as well. There's a hair on it. You're going to cut it in half. Cut it in half. Thanks to Cliff. He cut it for me. Drizzle it with salt, pepper, and a little bit of olive oil. I kind of went heavy-handed by accident. It's okay. And then put it in the oven, I think, for an hour. I'm supposed to flip it. Flip it. Oop. And then cook for 40 minutes or until tender. And it says to check by pushing with a fork to the skin, and it should go. While everything else is cooking, you can go ahead and ground whatever meat you want. We're doing ground turkey. I'm gonna season it with some garlic and Worcester sauce and pepper. Salt. Sorry, it's been a long day. It's ready, so I'm actually gonna move it to another bowl so I can cook the pasta. Ignore the stove. My protein is done. The spaghetti squash is done. I'm waiting for it to cool down so I can shred it. Or not shred it, but like fluff it with a fork. So I will show y'all everything all put together. So we have, this one's my bowl. I'm using a kid's bowl. I put a little bit of the spaghetti squash at the bottom of each bowl. This is Addie's. And then the protein, which is 1 red container, waiting on the whole wheat pasta. And then after that I'll put the other ones in. And I'll show you the finished product. Like I said, turkey, ground turkey is my protein. The veggie is the squash and the tomato sauce. Then the protein is the turkey, and the carb is the whole wheat pasta. And that's my little bowl. This is actually a few days later, or actually the next day that I made the sweet potato fries and the regular french fries. So I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm just going to steam some of these and put them into a container. They'll be used for the rest of the week. We will be doing like a shepherd's pie. So I just wanted to go ahead and put that up there. And then whatever I don't use for the shepherd's pie will be prepped for french fries. So, just giving them a little bath. Dinner, we're making tacos. So, chop some cilantro and an onion. And now you're gonna chop 2 cloves of garlic. This is what I call the holy grail, the holy trio: cilantro, onion, and garlic. The best. Right, we're using ground turkey. I really don't know. It was a 2.5-pound package. I split half of it up, so well, a little less than half, because I don't think we're gonna eat the whole. Mind you, this is also for my whole family, and I will have a little portion, my portion of it. So I'm gonna stir it all up, add some sea salt, ground pepper, onion powder, and ground cumin. Let it cook, and I'll see you in a minute. I took some tomatoes. This is what the meat looks like. I don't know why the pan got so black. And then heat up some whole wheat tortillas or 2 corn. Veggie. The protein is ground turkey. The carb is a whole wheat tortilla. My dinner involves turkey bacon. We're gonna do a club sandwich. So cook your turkey bacon however you want. I'm choosing to bake it. All right, so you're gonna wanna build this on wax paper because you're actually gonna be cutting the sandwich in half. You can toast it. I'm gonna choose not to. And yeah, lettuce, put the lettuce on. Tomato, there's still bacon that needs to be cooked. And then I'm also going to I'm gonna cut up an onion and put it on there. So we got that going on. This is ham and mayo, or not ham and mayo, mayo and mustard. And you're gonna put 4 pieces of bacon on it. It's turkey bacon, and I candied it a little bit. So that might have been a little cheating, but that's the only way the rest of my family is gonna eat this. So 6 slices of turkey. You make it, and then you cut it in half. Trying to make sure the bread is kind of even. So you cut it in half, and 1 serving is that. It's a red, a yellow, and a teaspoon, I think. A green, because of all the veggies. There you go. All right, so for tonight's dinner, it's a shepherd's pie, which is also on the Fixate thing. So I'm going to briefly go through it. I'm going to cut up some onions, some carrots, and some celery. Cut half a cup of carrots, half a cup of celery. I also cut up some green onion. I'll heat up some olive oil in a pan, and you're going to add the green onion, the celery, and the carrots. Also, while this is cooking, you're going to go ahead and chop up some garlic in, but don't do it after everything's kind of softening up because you don't want to burn the garlic. We're having deer with it. You can add lean ground beef, lean ground turkey, anything like that, but we're gonna do deer. While the beef is while the meat is cooking, you can make mashed potatoes. We're doing sweet potatoes. Add milk, salt, pepper, oil, and I have extra potatoes, so it's just gonna be something that I'll eat later on, and you can put the rest Sweet potatoes are mashed, and then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. But this wasn't cooked yet, so cook the rest of the meat, then add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. All right, now add 1 cup of broth. You can use beef. I chose to use vegetable. Add Worcester sauce. Add salt, pepper, and frozen green beans. I went ahead and cooked mine a little bit because I don't have a lot of space. And then you're going to boil it. Add 2. You're going to mix together teaspoons of cornstarch and 2 teaspoons of water. Add it, and it'll mix together really fast. To a baking pan, I put it in 9x13. They put it in 8x8. 9x13 is already kind of full, so now you're going to top it with the sweet potatoes. All right, so now you're going to put it in the oven for 25 for 20 to 25 minutes, and I will show y'all after. The servings on the 8x10 are, or 8x8 is a full, they cut it in 4s, and 1 serving was 4, so I'm guessing a 4x4 serving. So hopefully I can figure that out. This meal is 1 green, 1 red, 1 yellow. That's what it looks like. Kind of turned into mush once I put it on the plate. Alright, so tonight for the last meal is going to be Chinese meatballs. You need 1 pound and 4 ounces of meat. I'm going to drain that blood out. You're going to add 1/2 cup of milk. I'm adding a whole cup because this is a little bit more than 1 pound. Equal parts breadcrumbs. Mix it, don't mix it. You need to add green onions, which I don't have, soy sauce, garlic, ginger, salt, pepper, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 large egg. Mix it. 1/4 cup each. I use my ice cream scooper to do it, so 1/4 each. If you follow their measurements, it will make 12, and it's 2 per serving. So it'll still be 2 per serving. It's 1 red, 1/2 a yellow, 1/2 a teaspoon. You're gonna put it into the oven, 450 for 15 to 18 minutes. Rotate the pan halfway through, and I'll show y'all the final product. I'm cooking this with brown rice and broccoli.